Thank you for your interest in applying to be a Future Voices Group Ambassador. My name's Ellen and I work in the Youth Inclusion team here at Youth Futures Foundation. In this video, I'll be talking you through the ambassador role, as well as giving you a couple tips for answering the application questions. Let's start by understanding what Youth Futures Foundation do. So, Youth Futures Foundation is the What Works Centre for Youth Employment in England. This essentially means that we gather evidence and insight to find out what really works to help young people get and keep good jobs. We then use this information to push for change by sharing our findings with people and organisations that can make a difference, such as those in government. Moving on to the Future Voices group itself. So the group is made up of 15 young people aged 18 to 24 from all across England. Being an ambassador is all about using your experience as a young person navigating the world of work to help inform and influence what Youth Futures is doing and how we're doing it. The group supports us in our vision and mission through using their voices to speak about employment issues that matter to them, their local areas and their communities. To become an ambassador, you do not need professional experience, just a passion for making a difference. We're keen to recruit young people that have faced challenges or barriers when trying to get a job and have experience of at least one of the criteria in the application pack, such as having been in the care system or having experience with the justice system. We also particularly welcome applications from young people who are from ethnically minoritised backgrounds. You'll be paid £13.50 an hour for your time, and ideally you'll be able to dedicate about 15 hours a month to the role. Most of the meetings will happen in the evenings, but they're also maybe daytime sessions. We'll do our best to make adjustments to suit you. The majority of the engagement will be online, but there will be some in-person days as well. Last but not least, the role lasts 1 year, from January 2025 to December 2025. In the first half of your year as an ambassador, you will receive training to help get you comfortable in your role. You'll then join a group to work on projects alongside staff and other young ambassadors. The groups are policy engagement, employer engagement, and translating evidence. But don't worry too much about this for now, as we'll give you more information on the groups at a later stage. In the second half of the year, you'll have the chance to use your experience to get creative and lead on ideas which help Youth Futures in achieving its aims. We understand that speaking about personal experiences can be challenging, but you'll be supported by us throughout your time as an ambassador. You'll have regular one-to-one check-ins with a staff member, training sessions, accessibility adjustments, and equipment or tech support. Furthermore, travel, accommodation and food will be paid for by us during the in-person days. To apply, you'll need to fill in the form linked in the application pack. You'll be asked for some personal details and to answer 3 questions. For the 3 questions, you can choose to write your answers, or you can upload a file such as a voice note or a video. You should aim for around 200 to 300 words per question, or 2 to 3 minutes of voice note or video. We'll then review your answers and get in touch to let you know if you've made it to the next stage. This will be a 1-hour informal group video call. During the call, you'll learn more about our work and take part in a group discussion, which we will observe to help us select our next group of ambassadors. Any questions will be sent out in advance, and you'll also have the chance to ask us questions. After this stage, we'll let you know if you've been successful. If you have any accessibility requirements, we'll make sure to support you so that you can complete the interview. Just let us know in advance. I'm now going to talk you through the 3 questions you have to answer in the application. The first question is, tell us a bit about yourself and your journey getting into work. Here we're looking to find out a bit more about you and what you're currently doing, whether you're in work, doing an apprenticeship, or not working, for example. We're also interested in hearing about what your experiences have been trying to get training or a job and any barriers or challenges that you've faced. The second question asks, what do you think are the biggest challenges that some young people are currently facing when trying to get or keep a good job? And what could the solutions be? Here you should think about the experience of you and other young people in your local area and communities. What could be done to make it easier for young people facing employment barriers? What changes would you like to see? The third question asks, tell us why you're applying to become a Future Voices Group Ambassador. In this question, we'd like to hear about the reasons why you're applying. For example, are there certain skills you'd like to work on or specific experience you'd like to gain? How could this role help you develop personally and or professionally? Now, a few tips for answering the questions. First of all, keep in mind that we want to know about you and what you think, so be yourself. You should focus on why tackling the issues around youth unemployment is important to you, as well as sharing your personal experiences as far as you feel comfortable. If you're successful in becoming an ambassador, so much of your work will be about sharing your voice, so don't hold back, show us your passion. Finally, don't worry about using fancy language or having perfect grammar. We're more interested in what you have to say, not how you say it. If you've got any questions, you can check the FAQs in the application pack or email us at youthinclusion@youthfuturesfoundation.org. You can also book a 15-minute informal chat with me via the link in the pack. The deadline to submit your application is Sunday the 17th of November. Best of luck. We look forward to reading your applications.